So guys, today back from a video on the channel. Today we're here after Newcastle United versus Leeds preview. I see it in every game, and now it feels like it is getting to the point where I've got to see it every preview every game. It's a massive game, absolutely critical Newcastle United win, because if we don't, we are looking doom and gloomed in January. So we'll go for the preview like normal. We'll look at Leeds, look at Newcastle, give me prediction and whatnot, hint some on the team news and whatnot. There will be a predicted team out this week, don't you worry lads. I was going to do one for the Watford game last week, but I literally fell asleep and it was like, it was no point taking it so on the Friday, but I'll be the end of this week, don't worry about that lads. But we'll get into it now. We'll look at Leeds, look at Newcastle, and we'll get into the preview. Let's smash it then. Let's look at Leeds United. So then, Leeds have had a funny season, you could say, considering last season how good they were in some sort of games. This season it's been a lot of hit and miss, you could say. Games where they're going to be getting wins, games where they should be winning but they're drawing and dropping points around the shop, but they're sitting 15th in the league. They should be fine. I can't see them getting relegated whatsoever. They will be in there after if they do get a couple of losses there and then. They will be around that doom and gloom, but they will be fine. It looks like it'll be 4 teams out of the 3. It'll be Norwich, Burnley, Newcastle and Watford out of the 4 teams that'll go down. The rest of them should be fine. Everton up should be fine. They're sitting 15th in the league. They've had a couple of funny games recently. We'll look at their last 4 games. A 4-1 defeat against Arsenal, a 3-1 win over Burnley, a 2-0 defeat against West Ham in the Cup, but turned it around a week later with a 3-2 win. Mentally it must have been a little bit strange for Leeds going to West Ham back-to-back games, and considering they got beaten in the FA Cup, you'd expect them to go into that game thinking, oh, we're going to let them do the same, or are we going to show them what we could do? And well, Leeds recently this season, and at all of the full season, they've had a lot of injury problems. A lot of injury problems. I think against Leeds, I think they literally had 10 players and then had 1 senior player starting. Apart from that, that was back then. That was like when the postpones actually really did start. It was because of Leeds and the COVID hit them and the injuries hit them, and since then in the Premier League they've won back-to-back games in the Prem. You look at that and think, we're fucked. One lad who scored a hat-trick on Sunday was Jack Harrison. He scored a worldie against Newcastle last season at Ellen Road where Leeds won 5-2. He scored a hat-trick against West Ham, a good hat-trick as well. Good for him, and he'll be absolutely buzzing with it, won't he? You look at like West Ham as well. It's not like you're beating Watford 3-2 and scoring a hat-trick. You're beating West Ham, who are in the Europa League, doing one of the best teams in the Europa League, one of the best teams in the Prem this season. You're beating them 3-2 away from home, and you look at stuff like that, and we have 1 shot at home against Watford, and we've not won a game at home against all the promotion teams. You look at shit like that and think Leeds are going to pump her. I don't want to try and get into Newcastle stuff while speaking about Leeds, but I'll wait for that. But you look at like Marcel Bielsa, there's a lot of questions at him this season. Obviously they were sitting 16th in the league. They were that team just above Watford, and people question him, saying, is he really a good coach? And absolutely, people don't look at it and whatnot. I'll say now, if any Leeds fans are watching, I can't stand Leeds. I really, fucking Leeds are there with Sunderland in my eyes. I can't stand them. The fans, the way they react on Twitter, the way they speak about the team and whatnot, I just don't like it. But I'm speaking as a football side here. I'm speaking about the players at the club, right? If we were playing Sunderland, I would speak about the Sunderland players and whatnot in the same way, right? So I'm speaking about Leeds as like their team, not about the fans and whatnot, because it's got nothing to do with them this game. It's about down to whoever fucking wins, and we fucking need to win. But Bielsa obviously got a lot of questions asked. Was he the right man for the job? Is he going to continue being Leeds manager and whatnot? Will he still be there at the end of the season? We could do a thing like what Nuno done and just leave the club. I can't say it. I think they've got some good players, Leeds, to convince Marcel Bielsa to stay, and they've still got January as well. They can still sign some players, but we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, a couple of their summer signings. Dan James scored against Burnley in that 3-1 win. Jack Harrison obviously signed on a permanent. They've signed some decent players, and they're starting to linger a little bit more, and they're starting to work a little bit more at Leeds, obviously getting back-to-back wins and whatnot. They finally got their full team back. They're not full team, they've got pretty much everyone back, so they're going to have a full 11 and 3 subs that come on who are first team players. But it will be an interesting one to go to Ellen Road. I think, well, obviously last time we played at Ellen Road with fans, it was a 2-0 win where Gale scored both. Hopefully the same can happen, but let's speak about the Mags then. So then, the Newcastle side of the preview. As you all know, we are in the shit. We can't beat Norwich, Brentford, or Watford at home. And for me, on that stat alone, if you can't beat any of the teams that have been promoted at home, you deserve to get relegated, right? And I'll stick by that, right? If you can't beat the 3 teams that have been promoted, you deserve to go down. You do, and it's simple as that. Like, I can sit there and rant all I want, and you might enjoy it and whatnot, but it's not good. I'd rather speak like this a little couple of days after and whatnot. I could sit there and rant and get more views, but it's not about that. I'm speaking on a football head. I can try and get more views and whatnot and try and put the bigger picture on the YouTube, but if we're really looking at Newcastle United, if you can't beat Brentford, Norwich or Watford at home, you deserve to go down. If we sign Diego Carlos or whoever the fuck we're signing until January, we deserve to get relegated on that alone. You look at the game against Watford, 1 shot on target. I didn't even know we only had 1 shot on target. Have you seen the meme about Ben Foster playing Jenga on the Connect 4 and Chris and D's video? He was literally done that. And whatnot, but Maxi scored. I want to speak a little bit about him because I spoke to a lad after the game against Watford, who knew me channel and whatnot, spoke to us, and I was like, mate, right, fans will sit there and suck Maxi off, go baller and all this, right? Good goal, right? And good players can have bad games and do something like that, right? But under Eddie Howe, he's a different player, and you know what, lads, he's doing that. He is on the ball. He doesn't look like he can run with it. He didn't look like he had the freedom under Bruce, which I think is fucking mad. It's rad to say that Maximin's performing for fucking Steve Bruce, but not Eddie Howe. It's a mad one. I think what helps as well, when we were so defensive under Steve Bruce, Maxi had already got the ball, it was his. But now when we're attacking, he's got players all around him, and the fans are getting him at a little bit. Yes, he scored the goal and whatnot, and it was a good goal, but you've got to look at the bigger picture in the game. Did Maxi help us to that draw? No, not really. Yes, he scored, but if you take away the fucking goal, he was. If I had done a player rating, right, with that goal as well, I would have given him a 5 out of 10. I would have, because you can't be performing like that and just going, oh, baller, class, goat. No, you got to look at the bigger picture, right? People go on TikTok and go, Maxi this, Maxi that, right? Fucking watch the matches, because he's not fucking good enough at the minute, right? And you know what, lads, I wouldn't get surprised if one day he'll get dropped. We won for this game against Leeds, absolutely no chance, but it wouldn't surprise us. Yet again, Joe Linton performed really, really well. It was so nice to see that flag made for him, because we all know how much he's busted his gut for the team and tried his best and whatnot. Kieran Trippier has another one. I thought he was the only good sign against Watford. He's a little bit slow. You expect that from a 31-year-old right back, but he's got the experience, right? I get scared. There was a time where the ball got pinged in the box and he's chested back to Dubravka. Obviously, at Atletico Madrid, you've got Oblak in goal. Dubravka's alright, but compare him to Oblak, right? You've got to think, oh fuck, you know what I mean? Dubravka could easily triple that into his own net, and we got fucking 1-1 there, and then he's so good, Kieran Trippier, that he's ahead of everyone. He gets the ball and knows where to pass it. And one thing as well, lads, he's a fucking leader. And I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant here, boys, right? Jamal fucking Lascelles, right? Captain of this football club, fuck off. Get out, right? I don't want to see him anywhere near our start 11 again, right? For the sake of just that Watford performance, right? You can say all you want about the season alone, right? And it's been a fucking embarrassment as a captain. But he needs to fuck off. He needs to fuck off out of this football club, because he's just not good enough from day one. Oh, he's the captain. Like fucking 3 years ago, I've been saying it, man. Under fucking Rafa, I've said it. He's not been good enough since 2018. After he had that good season where he should have been called up for the World Cup squad, right? After then, fucking shite. And no one will say it. No one will be brave enough to say it and whatnot. During that time, I sat there in my videos about Lascelles as shit. Oh, you can't call the captain shit. Well, I fucking did, and rightly so. I've been proven he's fucking wrong right again. And look what fucking happened, right? Fucking, you see it every week, man. there was a thing on Facebook. Lascelles, if he was so much of a leader, right? There's a photo when he would have told Shaw to go get your fucking man now, right? Or we're fucking gonna go 1-0 down, right? You say that to him, right? And he pushes across and gets that ball, right? He ran across his fucking cell, and all it took was bang, through ball, and the 1-on-1. Because Lascelles created so much space by running across Shaw without no fucking knowledge, spoke, team fucking morale, or whatever you want to fucking call it. Like, he's out there letting man past him as he fucking for real. It's beyond a joke, the defence in this team, and I can't wait until Federico Fernandez is back, because he needs to go in that starting 11, right? Kieran Trippier for captain and fuck off Jamal Lascelles. That's all I've got to say on that, boys. Predictions, we'll be a bit more happy now, but I'm going to be brutally honest, going into this game, 2-1 Leeds. And you've got to go with a realistic picture. Cambridge got beat. Watford can't even get one shot on target. You gotta go into these games, and Leeds winning back-to-back games, beating West Ham. It looks like it's only gonna go. It don't look like it's only gonna go one way. And I've said 2-1 Leeds, and I'm gonna stick by it. I will actually, you know what, boys? I will actually stream the game. I haven't done a stream. Last time I done a stream was the Arsenal match. That was Eddie Howe's first game in the dugout. And since then there was the Liverpool game away, and that's been it for the away games. So now we've got an away game. I will do the stream, boys, so make sure to stay tuned on the channel for that one. But I'll see you all very, very soon, boys. We've got the predicted team out tomorrow, which I'm going to record now. So see you, have a good one, boys. See you for the game Saturday, and hopefully Newcastle United can prove me wrong and fuck Jamal Lascelles. Up the Mags!